Hello everyone, my name is Jesse, this is the Auditorium, and I react to video game music for the first time from games I've never played or heard about as a musician myself. Today is a Patreon request for Jester and Zeno. This is Pokemon Legend Arceus versus Wielder Volo. Pokemon Wielder Volo battle music. Well, it's been a while since I've done Pokemon, and it's a huge rabbit hole, and I've been impressed so far. Also, this is the latest game, as if I recall correctly. So the newest Pokemon game I have on the channel. One of the newer games I have on the channel. Period. I don't really always do newer games, but this was a platinum request, so it got bumped to the top. Anyways, it already has 3 million views since the beginning of this year, so that's crazy. Anyways, versus Wielder Volo. Interesting name. Pokemon Legends. Let's go. I do not know who the composer is for this. I'm sorry. Oh, we have footage? Gonna hold my comments. Oof. Holy moly. I'm just gonna say this now. This is unlike almost anything I've heard in the VGM, period. This is super impressive. Oh my gosh. It's like unnecessarily going hard. Ooh, a flute and this is extremely dynamic. Going from these like intense moments like this to like this very happy, dude. And then the riffing on the piano. Oh my god. They cut no corners on this soundtrack. They're like, we have billions of dollars. Let's put it to use. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh. That's the end of the battle. The first word that came to mind is the same word I have now, is just wow. Some of you might be angry, but I don't have a lot to say. That was just thoroughly enjoyable, and I actually just couldn't believe what I was hearing. That was insane. Truly, that was insane. Now, that doesn't sound like the composer that I know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But whoever this is really took their time on this one. I'm talking like this soundtrack probably took like over a year to make or something like that, because I don't even know if classical is like a proper term here. That was like its own thing. Very, very impressive work here. And the fact that it was like dynamic, meaning it like shifts mood, and like how, in this case, piano, so sometimes the keys were hit really hard, sometimes they were hit very soft. So it was very lifelike. It felt like a very live performance, and I was listening to someone play live, like in one take. You know, for those that don't know, I've only played one Pokemon game my whole life, and that was Pokemon Yellow, which is Gen 1, and I really loved that soundtrack growing up. You know, I grew up with that sound and all those themes. But ever since then, you know, I left the series. I don't know anything about any other one, Ruby, Gold, anything. I do know that this is the latest one because I saw a friend stream it recently. And based on the look of the game, which looks great, by the way, I don't know. I just didn't expect the music to sound like that. But now that I think about it, I'm like, these guys, this company, this whole entity of Pokemon seems to just overly just care about their product, and have never really, as far as I know, never really fallen off. They've been kind of consistent for 30 years? Is that about right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or 20 years? I don't know, whatever, who cares? But it's been consistent. And what I've noticed that the music is just gets more and more advanced and higher quality, and they just don't sleep on the soundtrack, even since the very beginning. But this is wild. I said it earlier, and I wrote down, it's unlike anything I've heard in VGM. Not Pokemon, not on this channel, in VGM. I've heard a lot of VGM, a lot. I've heard a lot of piano, but this is kind of like its own entity. I can't explain it. It's just the way this kind of writing is. It just reminds me of like actual like poetry or writing, like someone speaking. Someone like, well, I can only assume, but whoever wrote this, I'm going to take a huge wild guess, is that they're probably introverted. It's that expressive. It's kind of playing like this that shows me that the person can't always like speak how they want or say what they want in words, so they do it through this medium, if that makes any sense. That's the kind of vibe I got from that. It's just very expressive and what's in my mind type of thing, and I need to get it out. Now, as far as the character that it belongs to, I don't know anything about Wielder Volo. It's a cool name though. Looks like a cocky little teenager or something, or maybe he's a good guy. I don't know. He kind of looks between both, or he or she, I don't know. But if it's that character's theme, maybe they're more on the like upper class, or kind of, either way, I get like very like kind of like cocky, maybe arrogant, or even just like stylish, something more just in the upper echelon of society, I guess is the only way I can put it. Wow, dude, that was really cool. And again, the use of dynamics, which is like heavy playing, light playing, but also the dynamic of the song itself, where it got like kind of intense and big, and then sometimes it could kind of like calm down and became like this very chill thing. And this is all just a battle, so I'm guessing this is like a boss, right? A trainer, right? I'm pretty sure it's a trainer. Regardless, Pokemon is insane. And I do have more Pokemon Legend Arceus stuff. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I have a lot of Pokemon requests in general, like a lot, from all different games. But this is the first time I check out this one. And I'm glad to say that they have kept the consistency of bangers. And please tell me more about this game in general, what you thought about it, who the composer is, what else they've done. Just tell me anything you like to know about this game that you think that I would like to know. But all I can say is just wow. You know, from a musician standpoint, just wow. That was really good. Did that even have percussion in it? I can't even remember. Let's just pick. No, I don't even. I'll hear it later. But as far as I know, I just don't remember if that even had percussion. I was just so enthralled by the piano, which is my second favorite instrument. That was really impressive. Pokemon Wielder Volo versus. Oh, man. Yeah. Pokemon fans. I see. If you want to make a request to me, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine if you do not mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the very top, thus eliminating the wait time. A big thank you to my current supporters, Justin, Kevin, Moon Knight, DJ Singletone, and your average metalhead for being a part of that. Thanks to you for watching, Pokemon fan or not. I appreciate your presence in the auditorium. My name is Jesse. I will see you all, dudes and dudettes, later. Peace.